I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. First down 10 at their own 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Duggan. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And the Jets are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start on the ground. Hall will get it up near midfield at 49 before being taken down. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people going on the ground.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Well, we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They snap it to Fields. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Duggan will look to throw this. Pass complete to Addison. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Duggan now to throw. But he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The Vikings at 500, 7-7 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Throwing, Duggan. And it's off the mark, incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
To throw is Duggan.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Duggan.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
19 tight. 9. Let's go now. 6.
Here's Duggan to throw.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Duggan looking to throw.
And will be intercepted.
And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around.
551.
Here's Hall again.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings.
They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better, because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
Here's Fields. He'll try to pick it up himself. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
They're going to go. It's Fields. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
It's a turnover on downs.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Dugan. He
completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Terry McLaurin, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point right down. And that makes the score 7-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. For a lot of people, MVP award means the quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. And they're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. There's been some plays that we've seen, but we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A shotgun snap, Fields. This one finds Wilson downfield. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 53 yards. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Now for the point after.
Lining up for the extra point.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. Operating from the gun, Dugan. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Trap 60, Cowboy 80.
To throw again on 2nd down. Duggan. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. And the Jets are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Fields now to throw. Caught by Wilson. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
319, get cut.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Fields. He finds Wilson, and he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good pickup there at 22.
Jets. First down. First and goal, New York.
They'll run with Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
One more time with Hall. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. They'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
Turnover on downs.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's up to the 20. And he's out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Now the extra point.
Lining up for the extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Jets 14, Vikings 7.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The veteran Jerry Hughes drops the hammer in the backfield.
Is now 3rd down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McCoy. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
This is 2nd and 8. Now it's Fields. Touchdown! Travis Kelce from 21 yards away. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Play after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 45-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Throwing to start the drive. Dugan. And he finds him down the crossing route. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq. Cougar 19. 7.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never not in a million years. But here we go. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Hall again. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 71 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Straight ahead is Hall. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
But he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 34 yards that time.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Paul want to give up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
And it doesn't matter who carries it, apparently, as they'll drop him behind the line as well. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Ran it last time, now Fields to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Justin Fields, 14 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point attempt here still to come. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Jets 28, Vikings 7.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave it with a second and just a few inches left. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Duggan. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun. Dugan. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Here we go.
Second half starts with a run by Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow, knocked him for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Here we go, son. Up. 319, tonight.
To throw is Fields. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
319, get that.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And he slings one that's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot to think about.
And now here is another interception. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35. Yet another interception. I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it. And sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's what he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
105 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
It's caught on the right side of Smith. That's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive.
Fields hit and the ball is loose. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Duggan.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19, go.
Operating from the gun, Dugan. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
2nd and 6.
Let's go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Vikings! A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Gets by him at the 25. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. They're already out of bounds right at the 40. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now Fields. Complete. Smith has it.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to get a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the 1st down.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Isaiah Rodgers up to make the tackle.
2nd and 5.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Singing love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm...
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Go.
Now a carry for Allen. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. I'll tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. They snap a night, bang, drink, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, fresh, that's the new move. Where I'm from, you like to go dumb. I'm smoking up the gang.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
319, right.
They stay on the ground with Allen. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
Here we go. Jump square. 58, move your set. EQ.
Back to throw. Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Here we go.
They'll run with Allen. And he stopped immediately there. The tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 6.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way. Break a few tackles and really scatter some people, can't they?
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now the Jets will call out a field goal unit here.
A 24-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here. But I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Ramiz Ahmed to kick off.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And they're going to be backed up to start it. Big hit there on the return. Stops it dead in his tracks.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled.
They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Duggan will look to throw this.
He's going to let it fly.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10.
Ready? 18. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's Duggan to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
22 yards there, a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go now.
Throwing, Duggan.
And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds.
Cut 19. Rocco 80. Go.
Duggan now to throw.
Toward the sideline, and going to be a first down. Well done.
Vikings.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
At the 32-yard line.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Second and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
Duggan looking to throw.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10.
To throw is Duggan.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
From the 5 now, second and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 5-yard line.
79 Bronco.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at
the 14. Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack.
Third down.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. Operating from the gun. Dugan. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
From the gun on third down, Fields.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
They snap it to Fields. That is caught.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, New York.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for first and 10.
319.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
That went out wide and intercepted.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Throwing to start the drive. Dugan.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Duggan. And that one almost intercepted. Could have been his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
He'll rifle this one deep right side.